back everyone and welcome back to World of Warship and Let's Talk Soviet Cruiser. There will be an additional cruiser line, and by the way, Moskva and Kirov will become a premium one. So if you already have the Moskva, keep it. You will have a free tier 10 premium ship for free. Now, I'm a little bit worried about the Soviet cruiser line. In my honest opinion, there will be too many radar cruisers and too long. And we don't know exactly, but I have this gut feeling that War Gaming might put 50 millimeters of the new Soviet bias all over the place. I'm not talking about the entire Tech 3 line, tier 8, tier 9 and tier 10, but probably the tier 10. And this is the problem with this ship particular, and Kremls and many other Soviet heavy cruiser. I'm talking about Stalingrad. It's this particular place, 50 millimeters thick armor, and over here you have all over the place 50 millimeters and 155, 50, and over there is 100, which basically means if you are a HE spammer, and if you're not a German HE spammer, anything else, you will never gonna hit a damn thing over here. You have to aim for a superstructure, aim here or at end or for plating, never shoot her here, and so on. And something else, guys, if you're perfectly like this bow on, even the Yamato struggle to citadel her in the front. The shells will bounce left and right, and it's kind of a problem. And something else, I feel that we're gonna have to be very careful what the hell they are doing beside the armor. Let's talk about the module. Let's take this one away. Let's talk about her module upgrades. On the second one, I have this special that you can purchase in armory with survivor radar modification 1, action time 20% plus. What that means, even the Soviet battleship, cruiser, sorry, with amazing 12 kilometers in range, I have whopping 36 seconds radar, 12 kilometers. Guys, this is a big problem for destroy, because when the if they are be popular, I'm talking about the Soviet cruiser, they will kill the entire destroyer line, every one of them. Because let's face it, this is the final question to you, Wargaming. How many torps are above 12 kilometers? Yes, Gearing, and there's the Pan Asian tier 10 Gearing's copy paste, also 16 kilometers. But beside that, and Sommers, the premium one, also have a crazy 16 kilometers. But rest, the entire German, you name it, Japanese, they have 12 kilometers, so they all need to come within 12 kilometers radar range. And I have this stupid module there. I have 36 seconds in cooldown, and I would like to say, guys, that it's weird, but a destroyer cannot survive 36 seconds in this huge bubble of 12 kilometers. Most likely, not you as the radar cruiser will finish the destroyer, but most likely your teammates will. I know there is a 6 seconds cooldown, but even though nobody can see the first 6 seconds, in the 30 seconds might finish the poor destroyer. And how the heck, I mean, seriously, most likely that the destroyer, if it's a German destroyer or anything else, he has to come probably within 7-8 kilometers from you to send your torps, and you have huge amount of stupid 12 kilometers in range to delete the destroyer, and that it's a problem. And it's a huge damn problem if you give the new this line, I'm talking about the new Soviet huge cruiser lines UP armor. Don't give them too much armor. Now let's talk about something that is kind of important. Let's go to Tech 3, and we are talking about the Dmitry Donskoy big brothers. They will all have the entire line. They will have those 180 millimeters /57 MK Soviet guns, and those guns, guys, it's absolutely broken for everything. Those guns have 920 millimeters per second, and you have 12 of them and probably, I'm just have this gut feeling, the tier 10, I have no idea how to pronounce it, but the entire line with 180 millimeters guns, they have rail guns, guys. They will not citadel the crap out of you, but they will put your enemy on fire. What is the percentage to put you on fire? The stock without any other, 13%. It sounds a little bit less, but you can definitely improve it with some other flags and with some other perks. So remember that this 13 is base. But once again, guys, there is good and bad things about the brothers of a mother. I'm talking about the Dmitry Donskoy. Dmitry Donskoy, in my opinion, what I saw it, it's huge. It's huge as a big house. It's impossible to not be hit by battleship's shells. You have too much of the superstructure. You are too big. And I have this gut feeling that you are even bigger than them, Moskva. Absolutely ridiculous. You in size-wise, she's probably the biggest tier 9 cruiser with Kronstadt. They do have the same problems. And the downside is that they are big and the concealment are crapped and also maneuverable. They don't have any good turning radius like Japanese or even the Brits and so on. So I would like to say that there is downside with this ship, because this does not have Moskva's armor. Don't get me wrong, it's a huge difference if I'm just putting the armor layout, you know what I mean. It has a regular tier 9 cruiser armor, which every HE spammer loves you, and yeah, you eat damage like there's no one's business, you know what I mean. You're too big of a ship and too weak armor for its size. And of course you have a great speed, and one of the problem is also that you have, shall I say, pretty darn good range, 17.8, and I have no idea if Wargame decide to give her the new Tech-3 line even more range. That's problem, because with those 920 millimeters per second guns, you will reach and hit the target even at the very max range. That's the problem with this, the entire line. And something else I kind of forgot to mention, guys. Those 180 millimeters guns are the best guns for dealing with destroyer like Kaba and Kleber. You have easy to hit because those shells are so darn close to each other, and you have don't need to give a lot of lead. You see in the Des Moines, Worcester, and even some British heavy battleship or light cruisers, they have this awkward shell speed. It's a thing that it's not so darn easy to hit Kleber or Khabarovsk. But the Soviets, on the hand, they are enemy number 1 for Kleber and for those fast ships like Kiev and Tashkent and so on. Because of this stupid 920 meters per second, you know, that is the main problem. And I believe, guys, without saying too much, they will be too strong versus destroyer, but on the other hand, they might be very good target for you battleship captains. So I highly recommend, when they are going live, take your Conqueror, Thunder, Montana, Iowas and stuff like that, and especially hard-hitting guns like Musashi, Yamato, and nuke them for days. Probably the way they played, it's the long range HE spammer kind of way to and use the ships at max range, because at close range, I know they will receive torpedo. And even the Dmitry Donskoy, they have this 8 kilometers 55 knots torpedo, only 4 of them. But the biggest issue is definitely the destroyers. The destroyer will have a huge problem to disengage in this huge bubble 12 kilometers. Let me know in a comment below. In the next video I will actually put a gameplay with those guns. I will show you how potent these freaking guns are, and it's huge and big impact, because let's face it, guys, without saying too much, I cannot come up with better guns than in the entire game, better than those 180 millimeters. They will not citadel the crap out of you, but they will put you so many fires and so accuracy damn guns are, and that is the biggest problem with the Dimitri Donskoy guns. And I would like to say that probably the entire line will be those 180 for tier 8, 9 and 10, but much faster rate of fire. So yeah, let me know in the comment below, are you hype or it's a disappointment that you were going to decide to give so many cruisers, so many I don't know, accurate HE spammer from max range. I have no idea if it's good, but definitely I can assure you that's real bad for the game with so many new radar cruiser with epic 12 kilometers range, and it's kind of hard for the Destroyer to disengage with this size of 12 kilometers. It's a huge bubble. That's what I'm trying to say. So guys, thanks guys for watching. Let me know in the comment below. Stay tuned for next video. I will show you those Dimitri Donskoy guns in action and see what you think of yourself if you're on the receiving side. Have a good one guys, take care and bye.